Izzy Stilo and her parents Steve and Maggie Stilo. Number 25, Jordan Romer and her parents Christy Feldman. Number 34, Ezra Streblo and her parents Travis and Dawn Streblo. Ava Jacobs, her parents Jason and Nicole Jacobs. All right, let's give our parents a big round of applause. And we want to say thank you to all the parents for their support and commitment to the Plymouth Basketball program. Thank you very much, parents. Big thank you to Jeremy Green for taking our good pictures next up. Thank you to Jeremy Green for that one. We got our Plymouth High School Pep Band up here ready to go. This is our own first Cody White, Cody Wisman, the band director.
Last night I did it. Mark did it pretty good.
Sure. You did him last night?
And now for the starting lineups.
Hey.
And now for your Plymouth Panthers. Starting at guard, 5'9", senior number 5, Campbell Booth. Also a guard, 5'7", junior number 11, Ashley Miller. Also a guard, 5'8", senior number 12, Ava Miller. At forward, a 5'11", junior number 14, Blair Coffey. And at forward, a 5'11", junior number 34, Ezra Struggle. Coaching the Panthers is Brad Shutter. Assistant
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go anyways. All right, good evening. Welcome fans of your Plymouth Panthers. I am Eric West, joined here by Plymouth High School Alumni Hall of Famer Scott Richards. We have ourselves a Friday night matchup, a conference matchup between the Waupun Warriors and your Plymouth Panthers. The Waupun Warriors come in here at a record of 1-5, 0-1 in conference. And the Plymouth Panthers come in here with a 3-1 record, also 0-1 conference. So both teams looking for their first win on this Friday night. Scott, are you ready? Here we go.
I'm as ready as I can be. The records are a little deceiving. Waupun's 1-5 record. They've played 4 of the top 10 teams in their division. And Plymouth has played well, but they had a tough one at Winneconne the other night. But this is a new night. Nice student crowd again, as always.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those games where you look at the records and you're kind of thinking 1-5. Waupun might be struggling this year, but again, the teams that they've played have been the games they've played have been competitive, bigger schools. Their first game of the year was a win against Lamira, so they're looking to get back on track here. First possession here is a lengthy possession. Panthers playing some really good defense to start off this game. 40 seconds gone off the clock with no shot attempts as Waupun looks for a good shot here, moving the ball around.
The big scorer for Waupun is Lydia Alsman, number 1, averaging 20 a game. That's common. She's already declared to go to Division I St. Thomas, Minnesota. She's a really good player. They have been one of the best D2 programs in the state the last 5 years.
Waupun, so Plymouth's off to a 2-0 start, make it a 4-0 start. Claire Poppy gets 2 quick baskets, that one assisted by Ashley Miller. Plymouth out to a quick 4-0 lead as they show a little bit of pressure here to try to disrupt the Warriors. Warriors break the press pretty quick, miss a left-handed layup as Plymouth gets the rebound. Campbell Booth brings it up court. Claire Poppy swings it across. Ashley Miller drives the lane, gets met by a Warrior defender. Post entry, kick out. Ava Miller with a 3-point shot. Didn't quite find the bottom of the basket. Waupun gets the rebound and goes the other way.
Both teams will push the ball. That's just the style. They're not going to change it. You're not going to change it this early in the year no matter what.
Waupun with a quick 3 in that possession. Hits the rim a couple of times and goes out of bounds. Plymouth basketball as nobody gets the rebound. As
a team, Plymouth shoots 33, just over 33%, while Waupun shoots 38% from the floor. 3 points just about the same, both in the low to mid 20s.
Yeah, and the Panthers coming into the season after 4 games. Ezra Strebel, number 34, their junior, she's leading the pack at 11 points per game. So we'll see if she can get going early. But Claire Poppy's off to a hot start. 6-0 run on her own as she hits the 15-foot jump shot from the free throw line. Plymouth off to a quick start.
Claire's averaging 6.5, but she had a nice game the other night at Winneconne. Now the Panthers are trying to slow you up this 1-3-1 half-court trap kind of. Some teams it'll disrupt. This team, we'll see. Back screen for a 3. Oh.
That's a nice shot as Waupun hits the 3. That's Number 3, Carly White, as she hits that down to cut the lead in half, 6-3. Plymouth brings it up top. Little zone action here from Waupun on the defensive side, 2-3 zone. Scott, what do you think Plymouth is going to have to do against this 2-3 zone that Waupun's putting out there?
You know, because they haven't shot the ball real well on this season, I think Waupun made a little adjustment. Big thing with the zone, move the ball, get the zone moving, side, top side. You can set screens, you can do some stuff with motion. If you can get it to the elbow, somebody that can pass the ball from the elbow, that is what you want to do against that 2-3 zone.
Again, another good defensive possession here by the Panthers, forcing Waupun to eat up some clock. They get an attack. Waupun attacks the basket and draws a foul on Ava Miller. That is the team's first foul. First foul, Ava Miller's first foul.
Program's brought to you by the Backers, our Plymouth Community TV sponsored team. We're proud to have the Backers supporting the youth and teams in our community. Plymouth Community TV invites you to become a backer and spread the word about your fine business organization. You'll be supporting the continuation of quality community and programming on TV 14 and YouTube. For more information, contact Ginny at 933-3382, Scott 920-889-1819, or the studio 893-0006. Check us out on our website, PlymouthTV.org.
Waupun gets one of the 2 free throws. Number 15, Rowan Harder, who's the Waupun's second leading scorer, was at the line. We had a 6-4 ball game. That rebound goes out of bounds. Plymouth is going to get possession and bring it up to you left to right on your TV screen.
You talked about now they went to a 1-3-1, so they're going to switch zones. 1-3-1. You can run the same stuff. When the ball goes to the wing, if you can get somebody that you don't want to try to do. You cannot throw it from opposite side over because that remember in the zone everybody sees the ball, right? And so they're all looking at the ball. That just doesn't work. You can attack. It's kind of a funnel. You can attack that. There's that.
Tough pass by Ava, but it's gathered by Campbell Booth. Almost a turnover there. Ezra Strebel puts up a 3. Does not connect on it. Waupun with the rebound. Coming back, looking to push it a little bit more than they have so far. They might have numbers. Attack by Waupun. Good left-handed layup by Waupun, number 1, Lydia Alsma. Again, she's their leading scorer with almost 21 points per game through the first 6 for the Warriors this season. Waupun sticking in that zone, kicks it out to Ava Miller for 3, tries to bank it home. Bank's not quite open right now. Waupun with the rebound, pushing it again. Right to left is Lydia Alsma. She attacks that left, almost finishes with her left hand. Good defense. Ava Miller with the rebound, pushing it back up court. And one thing that you hear a lot of coaches say, Scott, is that sometimes the best way to beat a zone is to beat it up the court.
Get it down the floor. And you can do that. But Waupun is a very well coached team. Lydia Alsma's dad's the coach. And they're well coached. They do get back, but you see they're switching it up a little bit. Sometimes I've seen people talk about roam the baseline. I mean, get that back player looking behind the basket. But he only gets
turnover by Campbell Booth by the Panthers. She tries to beat Waupun back, to beat her to the spot. Forces a missed layup. Claire Poppy saves it from going out of bounds right to Waupun.
We had girls walking down the floor. Play was still going on.
That is one of those things that can frustrate a coach. And as you as a coach, I can tell the frustration from here.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm going, it's a loose ball. Go get it. So they've tried 3 difficult passes, somewhat cross court, and then each time last one it finally got stolen.
A couple of subs coming in for the Panthers. Number 22, Regan Schwartz, and number 3, Natalie Malk. Natalie Malk, number 3, is a freshman, getting her first dose of action here tonight. Waupun again capitalizes on one of the 2 free throws, as that's Rowan Harder. After that 6-0 run, Waupun responds with a 7-0 run of their own.
Well, what they've done is they're right there. Whether you make it or not, that's a great spot to get the ball. Hit the floor, there you go.
Battle for the rebound. Tipped a couple of times, jump ball. Possession is going to the Plymouth Panthers as we have a substitution in here for the Warriors. Number 32 checking into the game, Eden Schultz.
Interesting. They don't have the numbers on the roster in order. It makes it a little more challenging for us.
It does make it a little alphabetical as opposed to anyway. In sports, we need numbers in those orders to make it a lot easier, but I think we'll survive up here.
Yeah, we'll do the best we can with the limited talent we have.
Plymouth's looking to move it around. They've had some long passes that have gotten stolen, but they got a good shot on that one. Claire Poppy just couldn't quite capitalize. Waupun gets the rebound.
Well,
and Waupun pushes it up.
You sort of got to know where you shoot best from. If that's it, then shoot it. They say it's a good-looking shot. It's a good shot you can make. You can't hesitate, and you can't tell a kid to hesitate, or they aren't going to shoot it.
That good defense continues by Plymouth so far as Claire Poppy forces a turnover by Waupun. Subs are checking in here for Plymouth. We got three players coming in. Number 34, Ezra Streblo. Number 11, Ashley Miller. And number 23, Izzy Stilo, getting their first look at the game tonight. With 11:58 left, we have the Panthers down by 1, 7-6 to the Warriors.
They went back 1-3-1. They'll try to match up on that side. See the wing drops into the paint.
Ezra Strebel is working in the middle of the court. They
right
got
there.
the little X action going on between Ezra and Regan Schwartz.
If you get penetration against that zone, you just keep going with it.
Post entry was tipped away by Waupun, out of bounds. Waupun tips it and deflects it off of Plymouth. So Waupun is going to get possession on that one as they have a sub checking into the game as well.
So far, it's about what we expect. It'll be close early. Both teams are going to feel each other out a little bit. They're different rosters. You know, Plymouth has more girls back that played last year. But
Plymouth's looking to cause a little havoc at the top of the key. And Regan Schwartz, she's athletic. She's gonna run around.
It's just a tough break.
Ball kind of bounces around in there and finds a Waupun Warrior, number 22.
They did everything right, and the ball took a tough bounce for them.
Plymouth pushes it back up court, tries to get set in their half-court offense against this zone. Izzy Steele at the top of the key, dribbling around, trying to find. Panthers are looking like they're still trying to get set up in their offense. Izzy Steele puts up a 3, short rebound by the Warriors. They're coming back on a 9-0 run after being down 6-0. Lydia Alzama, number 1, attacks the middle of the floor. Basket made, layup. 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Team defense breakdown. Because Alzama's you're going to have to help out with her.
Another tipped pass gets corralled by the Warriors. They're going the other way. Number 1, Lydia Alzama again goes to that left side, and she finishes as she goes on a little bit of a scoring spurt here right now. That's a 13-0 run. The Panthers coach Brad Shutter calls a quick timeout with 10:26 left in the first half.
Perfect time for the timeout. Gives us a chance to give you a message from Miller and Belt Incorporated, Hillendale Road, corner of 67 and PP in Plymouth. They invite you to stop in and check out their complete line of steel products. You'll find trimmers, blowers, edgers, lawnmowers, chainsaws, batteries, chargers, and a lot more. Stop in and see for yourself the great selection of steel products at Miller's and Belt. And long, as we're talking about it, they have some fine Simplicity snow throwers too. So keep in mind that they service everything they sell. Yeah, that was, I mean, they've been beating the last 3 baskets that Waupun had. They just got layups out, but one of them was a tough bounce. But you notice since early, Plymouth hasn't really gotten the ball inside the paint at all. Might be a great defense, or they're settling for shots rather than trying to work it inside a little bit. I've always thought that Campbell Booth, she's a point guard, but you can get her inside. She can do some things, I would think. So they're going to stick in that 1-3-1 zone right now. Why not? They haven't given up a point since they went into it.
Definitely a lot of success against that. Plymouth trying to get off that 6 spot that they've had to start the game as they work another possession here in the front court. Ezra Strebel is kind of tough in the corner. It looks like they have a little trap. She gets it out to Ashley Miller.
Nobody came to accept a pass.
That's one thing. They get into the top of the key to Claire Poppy, who kicks it out to Campbell Booth, who drives and tries to hit a floater. And offensive rebound by Claire Poppy. Kicks it out to Izzy Steele as she hits the 3 downtown P-Town. Gets off that 6 spot, 13-9.
Best thing that can happen is a made basket.
Well, and oftentimes you hear, Scott, that sometimes the best time to shoot a 3 is off that offensive rebound when the team is scrambling back.
Well, it's an inside,
capitalized on it there.
Inside-out pass. Your feet should be set to shoot it, and away you go. Now the Panthers are in a little bit of a zone.
A little bit of a zone. You see that from the Panthers throughout the year. They kind of like to change things up. Trapping the corner, didn't quite get it, but they're being aggressive here. Claire Poppy's working tough at the top of the key as she tries to get some deflections and making those long passes for the Waupun Warriors. But Waupun is a very patient team. They're a good team, so they know how to be patient and get the right pass to the right person. As you see right there, they get an offensive rebound. Rowan Harder finishes on the left side, 15-9 Warriors.
As soon as the ball went up, they went to rebound. They didn't wait till it hit the rim.
Ooh, miscommunication between Campbell Booth and Ashley Miller as Waupun goes for the fast break layup. Number 3, Carly White gets the layup, 17-9 Waupun. And as you look at Waupun scoring, it's pretty even. They have 6, 5, 4, and 2. So not one player, even though they have someone that averages almost 21 a game. They're spacing it out tonight. That was a good high-low action that we got there. They passed into the short corner. Ezra Strebelo as Claire Poppy dove to the basket. That's the action you're looking for, right, Scott?
Well, and great. And they got the ball in the baseline, and Poppy slid down from the elbow, slid down, got a good look. Now she gets to go to the line. Panthers from the line this season as a team, 45%.
Claire Poppy misses the
Your goal
first
as a
of the
team
two.
is 70%. Some individuals will be more, some less.
Substitutions coming in after that first one. Ava Miller comes back in for the Panthers. Waupun's got a couple players in. Number 1, Lydia Alsma is getting a little bit of a breather here as Claire Poppy puts up the second free throw. Does not capitalize in it, but Campbell Booth attacking the rebound, using her athleticism to tip it out. They rotate it around. Ava Miller to Ashley Miller, drives into the corner. Claire Poppy at the top, swings it cross court to Campbell Booth, who drives to the left side, attacks the basket, and it's blocked by Waupun. Waupun gets a board. But a good hustle play by both Claire Poppy and Campbell Booth to get a jump ball and change that possession arrow. Waupun gets a possession here, but that helps to get the ball back later.
They got the jump ball, but that's a tough one because you don't want to encourage it. You don't want to get a fall 80 feet away from the basket.
It looks good when you don't get the foul,
yeah,
though.
It's about a 1 in 10.
It's like any shot that goes in is a good shot,
great
right?
Shot, yeah, off the backboard, off the roof. There was good defense.
Good defense by Campbell Booth to force an errant pass. Looks like there's going to be a foul called by
Strebelo will
Plymouth.
get a hustle fall on that one. She went after the ball and grabbed the arm in the process, but that's what she should be doing. Go down and get the ball.
That's
so
Ezra's
3
first foul
fouls on the Panthers, 1 foul on Waupun.
So far, it's been a very clean game.
Yeah.
We're halfway through this first half, and it's been a clean game with only 4 total fouls. Some of that comes with that zone, not getting as many foul calls. Tipped pass on the inbounds. Campbell Booth pushes it up to Ava Miller. She gets it on the right wing, kicks it back to Campbell Booth as they look to set up their offense, getting into the short corner. Ezra Strebelo kicks it back out, trying to force it into the high post. Plymouth had 2 girls in the high post there. Turnover Plymouth. Waupun brings it up the right side, looks to get set up in their offense. Lydia Alsma's back into the game here, sets it up top. Plymouth is looking back to go to their man-to-man defense. Again, switching up their defensive.
Well, one thing, you
here.
generally rebound better in man-to-man defense. In the zone, you're not looking at the person to turn around and bump them. Hey, the door has been opened here a little bit. Waupun's had a few empty possessions. The Panthers had the chance to do that high-low post and get something inside. They just didn't get it.
Waupun continuing with their zone look. That's a telegraph pass. Ashley Miller hustles back on defense. Can't quite tip it in. Waupun right side finishes 19-9 as Rowan Harder gets her 6th point of the game.
Yeah, it was 6-0 and 6-6, and they've run on a 19-3 run. Okay, you get the short. You had the short corner. I don't know if they just don't see it, don't do it. And it can be coached differently, that's for sure. Short corner would be ball side corner. That never works too good when you throw it to the fire extinguisher.
Nope. Don't want the wall to be getting that pass there. Plymouth turns it over on that possession. Claire Poppy looks to try to put a little bit of pressure on them at the top.
They extended the trap. Now I hear black. My suspicion is I don't know if that's a trap. Well, it was nothing.
Forced a turnover. Campbell Booth gets it, goes all the way to the left side, tries to finish on the left side, can't quite finish. One of the Panthers, it looks like, I think Claire Poppy trying to go for that offensive rebound after the missed layup and draws herself a foul.
Yeah.
Her first foul.
Hustle foul, though. You go for a rebound. I don't think you'll hear many coaches say, hey, why'd you do that? That was not, oh, good kick.
Kick pass. Claire Poppy is showing at the top of that 1-3-1 in that press that she's active, she's athletic, she's
a
lanky, she's going to get some tip passes or deflected passes.
The type of player you want to put up there.
She continues to work hard as Waupun is struggling a little bit in the backcourt here as they try to get it over the half court line, and they do. Continuing, trying to pass it over again, the top of the key, the top of that zone. Claire Poppy throwing it over her. They're having a little bit of trouble with that. While Waupun gets into the short corner, and they have a great dive from the opposite. Nobody sees her come.
The wing has to drop into the paint. And just, you turn your, basically I always say, butt to the baseline so you can see somebody coming. That was done well. And again, in the zone, it's not like you're not guarding anybody.
Waupun definitely looked like a well-oiled machine against the zone on that one as Ava Miller kicks it out to Ezra Streblo. Missed shot. Waupun pushing it again, left side. Left-handed layup, number 3, Carly White. Again, that balanced scoring attack from the Warriors continues as they're up now 23-9 with 5:40 left in this first half. The defense has started to pick up for Waupun. They're forcing some long passes. Plymouth is not doing them any favors by telegraphing some passes either.
Yeah, they're telegraphing. You're trying to go with a zone. Now, that one you can see, but you can screen on the wing. But Waupun there. That's good look right there.
They get into the high post. Campbell Booth picks up her dribble there, but they rotate around. Ashley Miller finds Claire Poppy in the corner for 3. She misses from the corner. Waupun gets the rebound. Lydia Alsma pushes it up to the left side. They get set up in their offense. Plymouth is going to go back into their man-to-man defense with 5 minutes left in the first half. Waupun swinging around, getting good action against this defense. They find the post. Good post entry, just couldn't quite finish. Plymouth gets the rebound. Ava Miller, looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Not quite sure. I think we got some blood on one of our Plymouth players, so she's going to have to come out. Stoppage of play here.
Ezra Strebel played that well at last defense. She's given up about 4 or 5 inches. Did everything you could do.
Claire Poppy looks like she might have gotten some blood, so she's going to have to come out of the game. We'll have a couple of subs come in for the Panthers. Natalie Mauk, Regan Schwartz stepping into some action here as they look to get off that 9 spot now that they've been stuck on for a while. Campbell Booth on the right wing, getting a little pressure from Waupun. She passes it, cuts, tries to get it in with their left hand. Not quite there, but offensive rebound by Regan Schwartz. And she had 9 rebounds last game. Kicks it out. Natalie Mauk could not connect on that 3-pointer.
They're just not, and again, it's hard to do, everything. They have 1 practice, 2 practices before tonight's game since Tuesday, but they're just not seeing the passing lanes. They're passing looking at the player rather than a passing lane.
Waupun has some great action against that 1-3-1. Get it into the middle, kick it out to the corner for 3. Does not fall down. Plymouth gets the rebound and pushes it up court again with 4:07 left in the first half. Ezra Strebel saw Ava Miller wide open in the lane. It was just a little bit late. Waupun responded and got there into the right spot.
Yeah, you're better.
They've been playing some good defense.
Better off to pass it too soon. Well, they do. They're all seeing the floor. They're watching the passer really well. Oh, we got a little walk. Thank you.
Great pass and cut on that, but 1 extra step by the Warriors. That's going to be a turnover, and I think that's really what's kept Plymouth in this game so far. Is Waupun has had some really good possessions, but also some sloppy possessions with turnovers.
Well, like I said, they've had chances. I'll tell you, the players coming up to the high post are trying to present themselves for a pass. They had one. Oh, then the kid.
Get into the high post. Campbell Booth drives to the right side. Cannot finish on the 6-foot floater on the right side. Waupun gets the rebound, pushes it up the left side of the court. Gets it to the corner. They're going to get it back out. And Waupun is working their offense side to side, looking to attack those driving lanes as Plymouth is now back into their man-to-man defense, and we've seen them switch off on their possessions. Great attack. Almost a turnover by Waupun, but they corral the loose ball, kick it out for 3. Not good. Back iron. Offensive rebound. Waupun drives the lane. They're going to get a defensive foul on the Panthers, number 22, Regan Schwartz. That's the team's sixth foul, I believe, fifth foul. See if they change it up here.
Plymouth hasn't gone inside enough to really draw any fouls. They've had some chances that they aren't seeing it.
Waupun inbounds it, just gets the ball in. Step back jumper, Lydia Alsmal, 16 feet, bottom of the net, 25-9 with 2:49 left in this first half. Plymouth looking to get into the high post to Regan Schwartz. She gets into the high post, turns, almost gets it taken away, but draws a foul on Waupun.
Third foul on the Warriors.
It's going to be a baseline out of bounds for the Panthers. See if they can get a play that might get a nice open look, and if not, work the offense. Campbell Booth inbounding it on the baseline. Get some action. They kick it out to the wing to Ashley Miller. She looks to drive to the right side, kicks it back out to Ezra Strebel on the left side. She passes it back into the right corner. Skip pass to Natalie Malk. Almost a turnover, but she gets it to Campbell Booth, who takes a pull-up jump shot. Does not finish. Rebound.
Sixth foul on the Panthers. Next foul. Warriors will be in bonus.
That's going to be Regan Schwartz's second foul, so it looks like Izzy Stilo is going to be stepping in for Ezra Streblo, and Claire Poppy looks like she's ready to come back into the game, so it's good to see that there was nothing significant with her injury as she comes in for Campbell Booth to give them a breather. 2:30 left in the first half. Waupun Warriors up 25-9 as they bring it up for another offensive possession. Picks the ball up at the top of the key, kicks to the left side. Waupun working it.
You look at a lot of movement. Pass away, screen down, back screen from the wing. They do some nice things. They keep moving, the ball's moving. Panthers defense isn't terrible.
Waupun's working on the left side, dribble drive attack, backdoor cut by Lydia Alsmal. Miscommunication there as she stopped on her backdoor cut. Player thought she was going one way, stop, turnover, Warriors.
2 minutes to go in the half. This has been a fast half.
This has been an extremely fast half with 2 minutes left in the first half. Panthers continuing to try to get off that 9 spot. Working the offense. The zone has been giving Panthers fits so far this half after getting off to a quick 6-0 start.
Well, they switched to a 2-3 now. So they're switching zones.
Attack by Natalie Malk down the right side. She draws a foul body as she goes up. Looks like they are going to give her 2 shots.
We're going to give you a message from the Paddock Club in downtown Elkhart Lake, where Chef Lynn Chisholm celebrates the bounty from local farmers using old world techniques, making handmade pasta, bread, house smoked meat sandwiches, and much more. Wednesday and Thursday gives you the opportunity to try multiple dishes at very reasonable prices with their small plate specials. Open Wednesday through Sunday, dinner in the dining room or at the bar. Comfort food made with love for you and your family.
Natalie Malk missed the first of the 2 free throws. She puts up the second one, rattles out, 0 for 2.
Well, they're
struggling from the line tonight.
0 for 4 from the line. They've only got there twice, but you got, well, it's kind of where they're at, though. They shoot 45% from the line.
Some missed opportunities there. Waupun gets that rebound and they bring it up court, working their offense with 1.5 minutes left in this first half. Again, a lot of movement by the Warriors on the offensive side of the ball, but continuing to have some pretty solid defense from the Plymouth Panthers, forcing the Warriors to push it out. They get an attack on the left side. Waupun draws the foul on Izzy Stilo. That's going to be a 2-shot foul, Plymouth's 7th foul of the game.
Plymouth Furniture on Eastern Avenue has over 40 mattress styles on display from Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster. They carry furniture, mattresses, and appliances with amazing selection of furniture for every room and house. Amish furniture and bedroom furniture. Quality brands, Flex Steel, Southern Motion, Best, GE, and Ashley. Make sure to visit the back of Plymouth Furniture, where you will find the area's largest furniture clearance center. Great deals on mattresses, furnitures, and appliances.
Alexis Babish, who's a freshman for the Warriors, made the first one, nothing but net. Did not draw any iron on the second free throw.
That one was nothing, too.
Nothing, a little bit of nothing. One is good, one not so good. But they extend their lead to 26-9 with just over a minute left here in the first half. Plymouth pushes it to the right side. Izzy Steele passes it to Campbell Booth on the left side. She's swinging it over to Ashley Miller at the top of the key as she looks to get somebody posting up in the middle. And Claire Poppy's got position there in the middle.
One of the things you do against a zone is you ball fake. The defense is guarding the ball. So you ball fake and you get people moving around a little bit. You might get some better open looks, especially inside. Now they got nothing going inside.
It looks like there's a little bit of confusion as to who should be going into the middle for the Panthers,
Right
which
there.
is made it. But that's a good look. Ashley Miller inside out. Passes it to Claire Poppy, doesn't finish on the 15-foot jump shot. Waupun gets the rebound and pushes it to the left side, and they get the left-handed layup, extending their lead, 28-9, as Carly White finishes that with 20 seconds left in the first half. Looks like the Panthers are going to try to work for one good possession here, get a good look
I think
to chip away at this lead before halftime.
any old bucket would do.
Any bucket will do. Campbell Booth looks to enter it into the post. Difficult pass to be corralled by Claire Poppy. She doesn't get it with 7.1 seconds left in the half. Waupun's going to get the ball after the turnover by the Panthers. Looking to provide a little pressure. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Lydia Alsma pulls up for three. Is not going to capitalize as that doesn't draw any iron. And that's going to end our first half with the score. Waupun Warriors 28, Plymouth Panthers 9. We will be back shortly after a 10-minute halftime.
So against Philadelphia, the defense couldn't stop them on a big drive, big play, 3rd and 7. I think they were set up to stop it. 2 guys just on the blocks.
Kind of hurts them here. All right, everybody, welcome back for the second half of this matchup between your Plymouth Panthers and the visiting Waupun Warriors. Warriors have a 28-9 lead as they got hot later on in that second half.
28-3 run. And part of it was the Panthers let them get inside. They tightened that up. Now Waupun has gone zone 1-3-1 and 2-3. And the Panthers have struggled with it. If you're going to come across the lane, you have to set yourself and present your hands like you want the pass. You may not get it. Nice pass.
That was some good action by Plymouth
start
against that zone. Ava Miller finds a diving as a Streblo as she draws a foul and is going to get 2 shots.
Dive to the basket, and while they're going to shoot the free throws, 20/20 Visions, Doctors Brad Wicklund, Corrine Biersdorf, and Andrea Van Els. Just a reminder, at 20/20 Visions, we do accept insurance for employees of Kohler, Sargento, Masters Gallery, Johnsonville, many more. You can find us on Facebook, 20/20 Visions. Check out our website. And Panthers are now 0 for 5 from the line.
As Estrella couldn't capitalize on the first, she will get a second shot to try to get us to 10. Does not miss or does not make the free throw. Lydia Alsma for Waupun gets the rebound as she pushes up court. Claire Poppy at the top of that zone again, giving a little energy.
Well, she plays it the right way.
Forces a bad pass as Estrella tips it off of Waupun. So that's going to be another turnover for the Warriors, who have seemed to be struggling with possession. And you can even see his coach on the sideline wanting them to settle down and just control those loose balls. Plymouth is going to get a possession here, trying to cut into that 28-9 lead as Ashley Miller puts it up from 3. Defensive rebound by the Warriors.
The cut through gets that zone. It's like we're putting a guy in motion in football. Gets that zone looking at somebody, moves their eyes a little bit. So that might be one little adjustment they made. They got a good look, didn't go down, but it was a good look.
Plymouth is back into their man-to-man defense as a backdoor cut by number 15 for the Warriors and ends up drawing a foul on the layup by Campbell Booth. Number 15, Rowan Harder, is going to go to the line for the Warriors to shoot 2.
Campbell Booth gets a foul, but PJ Campbell's at the depot is a casual dining experience in a historic train depot converted into a restaurant. Join our family and enjoy comfort food, including steaks, rib sandwiches, German favorites, offering something for everyone. Don't forget the big pretzel. Do you ever have the big pretzel?
Oh, one of my favorite delicacies in Plymouth.
You probably ate it all by yourself.
Oh, I could.
Open Tuesday through Sunday, each day at 4 o'clock. Wait till those 2 little girls grow up.
Yeah. Don't tell me it was a good time. One giant pretzel, just myself, sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah, that's
missed free throw.
That's
offensive
a
rebound
vacation for you almost. That's a whole week's vacation.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Waupun gets the offensive rebound, but they end up putting a shot back up and getting a foul called on them, number 32. So that's their second foul of the half.
The Panthers have gotten, see, now we got a cutter, and the cutter forces them to move. You don't have to force any passes. There's no 20-point shots out there. You got to pick. The boys did it. They were down by 18 points, and they got within 4, a little bit at a time.
And right now it looks like, so Campbell Booth
what you need.
From the corner, downtown P-Town, Campbell Booth cuts into that lead, 28-12. Another 3-point shot by the Panthers. And it looks like their offense changed a little bit on that possession as Waupun puts up a 3. Lydia Alsma does not. That's going to be a rebounding foul.
Just called it out of bounds.
Number 32 for the Warriors.
It looked a lot like a rebounding foul, though.
Trying to attack that. Gets a push from the back.
It's right there. I don't quite get that one.
The Panthers look to set up a little bit of an offensive.
Shuts is working them, but they're both smiling. That's
having a good time.
You're darn right.
Respectful.
Yeah, they're all good guys. One of the things I'm not coaching right at all anymore is I missed a lot of the officials. Sometimes they visit my house a little bit, but nice pass inside. You had it.
Campbell Booth.
There's a good look inside.
Inside look as a treble to Claire Poppy. She puts it up, blocked out of bounds. Possession is going to stay with the Panthers as they get a baseline out of bounds play.
Number 32, Eden Schultz for Waupun is 6'1", but boy, she looks more like 6'2", or a little bit bigger. Does a pretty nice job inside, controlling the quote paint on defense. Pop up, there you go.
Campbell Booth gets it to Claire Poppy at the top of the key, who puts it over to Ava Miller, who puts up a 3, does not connect. Rebound Warriors, bring it up now left to right on your TV screen on the right side. As they attack the lane, Lydia Alsma passes it to the wing and gets the ball back. Attacks
They've
top of
done
the
a
key.
good job on Alsma. She's got 8 points, but they're quiet. But she handles the ball. You know, she looks around. She's got 8. Number. Oh, nice look inside.
Difficult pass by the Warriors, gets tipped out by Campbell Booth, so Waupun going to maintain possession.
Or has 8. There was somebody I thought had 9 before the half. So the Panthers have, with just about 3 minutes in the second half, have held Waupun to no points. They've had some good looks, but Panthers made only one of them.
Almost a 5-second call on that baseline out of bounds play by the Warriors as they set a ball screen for Lydia Alsma, who drives to the left. Steal by Claire Poppy. She pushes it on a fast break and just attacks the basket right side. Layup 28-14 as Claire Poppy gets her 8th point of the game as they're continuing to chip away and cause some havoc on the defensive end to lead to some extra possessions for the Panthers as they go into their 1-3-1 zone and create a little pressure of their own. Waupun is swinging it bottom to top. Lydia Alsma cans a 3-pointer.
I do not like seeing kids walk around on defense. You shuffle, you hustle, and if you're not, you sit. So timeout by Waupun. They're going to try to change things a little bit. Meyer Motors, 107 Plaza Lane in Plymouth. Thanks you for voting Meyer Motors the #1 in Sheboygan County for best new car dealership, best used car dealership, best auto repair shop, and best tire center. Serving you since 1926, they pride themselves on customer service with a wide variety of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get to notice at Meyer Motors. Go MeyerMotors.com. You can connect with them on Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. Small town dealership, big town service. Looking forward to seeing you soon. The Waldo State Bank in beautiful downtown Waldo, 119 Depot Street. They're local and independent like you. Waldo State Bank serving the community since 1913. Tell you that is truly a community type bank, little neighborhood type bank. Member FDIC.
The Panthers are going to be able to come out of after that made basket by the Warriors to extend the lead to 31-14 after that 3-point shot. The Panthers are going to be getting possession of the ball. And
that's who I was talking about.
And it looks like the offensive philosophy against the zone for the Panthers has changed after that halftime talk. They're not really looking to set anybody in the middle of that top of the key. They're just cutting through and trying to get some movement.
With the cutter, you know, it's almost robotic. Rather than cut and just cut. If you see an opening right there, you're good.
As a Streblo from the top of the key puts up a 3 short. Offensive rebound by Claire Poppy after it bounces around for a while. She kicks it out to Ashley Miller as they get set back up. Campbell Booth attacks the left side of the lane, kicks it out to Ava Miller into the corner. She brings it back out. Spin, kicks out to Campbell Booth. Pump fake, 2-step pull-up floater, no good.
Good look,
rebound.
Had the shot you wanted. They moved the ball well.
Those are offensive possessions that you can get some good looks on. And if you can continue to that, you're going to continue to chip away at this lead as Waupun moves the ball against this man-to-man defense now by the Panthers. Swinging it from left to the right. Wapun's got it on the right side, got a post entry.
The Panthers
mails it out of bounds turnover.
Up a little bit in the first half, and they went away from it.
Again, Waupun continuing to be a little bit sloppy against this solid Panther defense. With 14 minutes left in the second half.
There's a little more pep in the step, most of them. They're making it more difficult.
Campbell Booth brings it up for the Panthers against this 2-3 zone for the Warriors. She gets it into Ezra Streblo. Ashley Miller dribbles left, picks up her dribble, swings it to the right wing. Campbell Booth
I gotta get
swings
a cutter
it to the top of the key.
There it is, right there.
Ava Miller drives, spins, kicks it back out to Ezra, who loses control of it, and she'll just set it back up and look to get the offense going again for the Panthers. High post, Campbell Booth.
Campbell's
reverse pivot, brings it back out.
But she's got to work. She works at basketball. I know she does. Is to get her feet set to shoot it.
Ava Miller shoots a 3 short. Hustle play by Claire Poppy as she gets the offensive board and gets her 10th point of the game, 31-16. Claire Poppy has had a solid game. She started off with 6 straight points of her own, and she's got a couple of nice hustle baskets
not only
here.
That, both sides. She works hard at the top. She does everything the way you're supposed to do it. Her buddies have got to help out a little bit. Ava Miller has to slide down. That ball's over there. Slide down. Don't shuffle your feet. Get into it. And she's going to get a steal, and they'll get a breakaway like this.
Claire Poppy pushes it up court. Campbell Booth drives baseline, kicks it to Claire Poppy, swings it to Ava Miller. She drives right. Campbell Booth couldn't quite corral that, but a good cut by Ashley Miller into the lane as she tries to get a shot up, doesn't, kicks it out to Ashley Miller, who sets it up to Campbell Booth. Ava Miller to Ashley Miller, corner three. Oh. Not even halfway down, 3/4 down, and
he said last night
out.
that might be the bent rim, right? No, it's not. It was just it was a good look. Hey, they're moving the ball now. That's the key.
The offensive possessions have definitely picked up for the Panthers, and they're continuing to get
and they've got
defensive pressure.
They've only given up 3 points in 5.5 minutes.
That zone, Ezra Strebel tries to get a steal, doesn't quite get it. Post entry by the Warriors. Right side taken away by Campbell Booth as she looks to push it. She doesn't have number, but she's going to attack on the right side. Doesn't quite finish. Hits it off the rim. Waupun is going to go the other way. They do have numbers.
Oh, good
1-on-2.
job.
Good defense by Claire Poppy again to strip it. Forces a tough shot by Lydia Alsma, and Ava Miller gets the rebound. Fast-paced action. Here, Ava Miller to Campbell Booth. Right wing, back iron. Ava Miller with the long rebound, kicks it to Ezra Strebel on the wing, who puts up a three. Bangs it home from downtown P-Town. 31-19, only a 12-point game with 11:48 left in the second half.
And again, they've gotten stops on the defensive end. I am surprised they haven't just tried to go to Lydia right now. Lydia Alsma, see what she can get done.
Panthers continue to work on defense as Warriors get it to the high post, kick it to the corner. High post, number 15, back iron, long rebound by Campbell Booth. A little bit of a loose ball, but she's got the ball and rolls it over to Ava Miller, who's going to bring it up the right side, who kicks it to Claire Poppy, who's got a long two-point shot.
Whoops.
Doesn't connect
Good
on
look,
that
though.
one. Offensive or defensive rebound by the Warriors.
Good look from Ava Miller. Good shot by Pops. Just didn't go in.
Tough shot by Lydia Alsma. Offensive rebound by the Warriors. They can't finish. Looked like it was a little rushed on that rebound. Campbell Booth looks like she's going to slow it down.
Poppy's getting a little pooped out. Good timeout, Coach Shutter.
Both teams had 4 timeouts. It looks like a full timeout by Brad Shutter. We're going to read a few more advertisements from Plymouth Television.
Travis Tremble, you can see him go over to Claire Poppy. Good job, and take a rest. So, Advanced Eye Care, East Mill Street in downtown Plymouth. Doctors Tim Cheryl Ziegler and Dr. Christopher Schnelly know that to be your best on the field, court, diamond, or gym requires total fitness, including your eyes. The Advanced Eye Care staff takes care of all your eye health needs with total vision and eye health testing, including evaluation of treatment of eyes, injuries, as well as diseases. Along with their guaranteed contact lens success program, Advanced Eye Care is always there to help most insurance plans and Medicare accepted. Advanced Eye Care, leading the way in total vision wellness to help you become your best. Van Horn Automotive Group understands the way people shop cars is changing, and the programs that provide added value are important. They have 2,500 vehicles to choose from across 16 locations. You can buy it online at vanhornauto.com. They'll deliver it. They have value add programs such as service financing, oil changes, and tire rotation for life. If you buy them, have them put on there. All from the only employee-owned automotive group in Wisconsin, Van Horn, family-born, employee-owned. Well, you talk about flipping the switch here a little bit. They've scored
The Panthers
10-3. They've outscored them this half.
Good start to the second half with 11 minutes left. The Panthers had 9 points in the first half. They already have 10 points in the second half with still plenty of time left. They've definitely chipped away at this lead, 31-19. Warriors still have the lead. Ava Miller kicks it over to Campbell Booth, who swings it over to Ezra.
Ball fake. There you go. Get them moving around a little bit.
Panthers have definitely seen a lot more movement on their offensive possessions here. Campbell Booth to Ava Miller in the corner, does not draw anything. Good hustle rebound in the right spot at the right time is Regan Schwartz as she puts it in for 2. It's a 10-point game, 31-21, as Regan gets her first points of the game. That zone now has Ava Miller at the top of the key instead of Claire Poppy. Continuing to get some tips and maybe get some extra possessions for the Panthers in the second half. They look to have a little bit of a trap there. Loose ball picked up by the Warriors near half court, who throws it into the corner to Lydia Alsma, who bangs home a 3-point shot from the corner to extend that lead to 13.
Ball, it just happened, and they got it to their D1 recruit.
Not a bad person to get it to if you're looking to get a
switch,
basket.
Putting her in the middle of that 1-3-1 zone. A little more quickness, certainly savvy. She's a good player.
Campbell Booth sees it. Deep 3 from Campbell Booth. Trying to answer, and she does. Downtown P-Town. Campbell Booth back to 10. back and forth action in this second half has definitely got some excitement going to it. The crowd, the student section for the Panthers is certainly starting to get into it as the Warriors get it out of the corner. They have it at the top of the key. Warriors shuffle their feet. That's their third traveling turnover of the game. Possession to the Panthers as Izzy Stilo checks in for Ava Miller.
This down to single digits.
Big possession here as the Panthers could cut this to an 8-point or maybe even a 7-point
Right, well, right now it's
deficit.
a 4-possession lane. You want to cut it down to a 3 and then even a 2.
Ezra Strebel has it in the corner. Regan Schwartz cuts down, gets it, turns it over as she tries to pass to a slashing Ezra Strebel. Warriors
Nice
down.
Play.
Fast break. Left side, foul. They're going to get 2 shots.
A little bit of a tough angle to see that one. I think there was a little bit of a bump.
Warriors pushed it up court on that one as
You think she was shooting?
it was definitely a close call. I think that's a bang play, but I think that was a shooting foul, probably a good call by the refs. High arcing free throw.
Good. American Senior Benefits, Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann. If you're retiring and eligible for Medicare, turning 65 or just curious if it's right for you, Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann are experienced providing personalized service to explain and guide you through the process with a free needs analysis available at low cost. Set up an appointment at your home or in their office. American Senior Benefits, there to help. See if they come across. You can slide up. Watch this.
Panthers have it stuck on the left side of the court. They get it back to the right side. Campbell Booth attacks to the left side, throws it over to Ezra Streblo into the corner. She backs it out. Didn't quite have a jump shot, but again, the movement from the Panthers continues to be really good. Ashley Miller drives baseline, gets stopped by the Warriors, kicks it out to Ezra Streblo, who swings it over to Campbell Booth at the top of the key. She's got the hot hand right now. She didn't quite fire up that one, but kicks it out to Ezra Streblo for 3. Off the back iron, defensive rebound by the Warriors as they push it up the left side. They have numbers. Campbell Booth playing some good defense, and they're going to call a shooting foul on that. That might have been Ashley Miller coming from the backside and got a little bit of the hand as she went up for the shot.
But Ashley Miller was hustling back. So, and while they go to the line, Bank First, Eastern Avenue takes great pride in supporting the community. You can see this with the ad. We believe by working together we can transform lives, build stronger communities for our future generations. Giving back has allowed Bank First to develop meaningful relationships with local families, businesses, and nonprofit organizations. We believe these relationships strengthen us and the communities we serve. Just another reason why it's different at First. Bank First. Member Equal Housing Bank. Plymouth Glass is a family-run business honored to serve the people of the community. 402 East Main Street, kitty corner from the library. At Plymouth Glass, they offer a wide variety of services, including standard and custom shower enclosures, aluminum storefront windows and doors, safety glass, glass tabletops, thermal pane replacement windows, plastic cabinet glass, with many patterns to choose from, plus much, much more. Stop in at Plymouth Glass. They're ready to handle all your glass needs. So, and we've said this many times, so the support we get now. When TV 14 started in 1984, they incorporated, and it was such a new and unique situation. And believe me, having come from a family business, everybody, talks to you about helping them out a little bit. But that's what we do with the ads. We're helping provide these opportunities from football game, all home football games, as well as away, all home boys and girls basketball games, some wrestling. It's on TV 14, it's on a replay, it's on YouTube. Not many communities our size do this.
Waupun called a timeout, a full timeout, before the free throws by the Warriors as Lydia Alsma connects on the first of her 2 free throws, and her second free throw up and good. Extends that lead to 13 with 8:30 left in the second half. Lydia Alsma for the Warriors, their leading scorer, has 13 for the ball game here. Panthers got an offense, kick it out to Natalie Mauk in the corner, who dribbles it back up. Izzy Stilo swings it. Campbell Booth, Claire Poppy to the corner. Post entry, great dive, great action.
And great roll. It's a great roll. Good job. Yeah, that was good ball movement. Good. That's what they've done. Now, they've just plain shown more get to this half. Just get out and work at it. Just work. Use your instincts. They've all played a lot of basketball by this time.
The free throw line has been not so kind to the Panthers as they have yet to find a point from the free throw line as Campbell Booth at the line for 2, misses the first one. Second free throw for Campbell Booth is up, back iron, hopefully gets a lucky roll. 1, 2, 3 times off the rim, and it finds the bottom of the net, cuts the lead to 12 with 8:15 left in the second half. Warriors look to push it. Panthers are trying to scramble to find their man-to-man defense. They do lock back up. Warriors swing it left to right, driving baseline to the right side, kicks it back out, swinging it left to right. The Warriors are looking to get the same action, cross screen, post entry. Good defense by the Panthers, but they find an open lane. Maybe that's why she was in their lane for too long. 3-second violation, turnover, Warriors.
You don't see that along a lot, and that's fine. But yeah, it was nope. So
another turnover by the Warriors as the Panthers look to bring it up court to chip away at this lead. Claire Poppy has it at the top of the key. Tip pass, gets it to Izzy Stilo, 1 dribble pull up, back iron, no good. Rebound by the Warriors. They bring the ball back up. Lydia Alsma has the ball back at the top of the key. Panthers in their man-to-man defense. Cross screen, top of the key, driving, 15-foot spot. Kicks it back out, no shot.
Number 1, Alsma is obviously a good player if she's got a D1 scholarship coming. But she doesn't force anything. You know, she handles the ball, moves it around a little bit, plays good defense.
Tough possession defensively for the Panthers at the end, but they luck out by the Warriors missing that open layup. Campbell Booth from the same spot. She hits it downtown P-Town. Cuts the lead to single digits. That's the second deep 3 by Campbell Booth in that same spot. Getting, the hot hand in the second half. The offense has certainly picked up for the Panthers. A little bit of a run here. Good offensive possession here by the Warriors. Had a nice action. Didn't quite get an open look, but they get it to their leading scorer who's stuck in the corner. Good defense by Regan Schwartz. But the Warriors get it back out and set their offense back up at the top of the key. Warriors on the left side. Down screen, long 3, back iron, no good. Natalie Mauk and the Warriors fighting for the rebound. That is going to be a jump ball. Possession is going to stay with the Warriors. Great hustle by both teams on that as a sub for the Panthers. Ashley Miller is going to come in for freshman Natalie Mauk with 6:17 left in the second half. Panthers only down by 9.
Well, so the good news is the next possession will be, oh boy, they pass it back to the inbounder. It's a layup.
Post entry to the Warriors.
Every time 32 has gotten the ball, she's shot. It's almost you should just double her. If she gets it, double her because she hasn't passed it yet. And that's saying she's doing anything wrong.
Eden Schultz draws the foul for the Warriors, and she gets 2 shots, misses the first one.
Just a bit outside.
Second one goes up, long rebound, jump ball is going to go, as we just talked about. Warriors just got the first one 10 seconds ago. Panthers are going to get this one going the other way as a couple of subs come in for the Warriors in the ballgame.
So the Panthers are, they're back in their 1-3-1. They've switched it up a little bit, but again, get some cutters.
Claire Pop.
They didn't cut. They screened.
Claire Poppy has the top of the key, kicks it to Izzy Stilo, just short on the 3-point shot. Rebound by the Warriors as they bring it up court. Claire Poppy is being aggressive again in that backcourt, trying to force some turnovers and creating some havoc, and hopefully some turnovers. Now, a game like this, as the Warriors have controlled most of this game, but the Panthers are chipping away, who do you feel like more pressure is on, the Panthers or the Warriors?
Well, Waupun's record would indicate they haven't lost much in the last 5 years. So they're going to feel it because Plymouth crept back in. But what will happen, usually a better team will hit a couple shots, or their better player will hit a couple shots. But I'll tell you, they've done a nice job one-on-one on number 1 Alsma.
Campbell Booth, defense, backdoor cut by the Warriors. Errant pass on that backdoor cut. Turnover, Warriors, possession. Panthers, a couple of subs coming in for both teams. Ava Miller for the Panthers.
You're down by 20 points. or 19 points. And so, what do we just go out and play? And they played better on both ends. Really, defensively, they've only given up 8 points.
Panthers getting their offense. Ezra Strebel thought about the three, did not want to take it, kicks it to Ashley Miller, who drives to the left. Campbell Booth post entry to Claire Poppy, does not capitalize, but fights for that offensive rebound, and doesn't get the rebound in the stat book on that, but she definitely gained an extra possession by fighting for her missed shot and forcing it to go out of bounds on the Warriors. Panthers get a baseline out of bounds, kicks it to Ava Miller into the corner. Campbell Booth has it in the corner, kicks it back to Ava Miller. Campbell Booth, they're playing hot potato. Post entry to Ezra Strebel, one dribble, right-handed hook shot, no good. Rebound Warriors, they're pushing it up to the left side. Lydia Alsma attacks the left side, kicks it out to the corner. Threes up, off the backboard from the corner. Unlucky bounce, I should say, for the Panthers, as the Warriors are going to get another possession here and set it back up and looking to probably burn some time off the clock.
It's hard to keep a track of this, but it'd be interesting to see what the loose ball stats are. How many loose balls did you get? How many loose balls? That's oftentimes a big tell.
Two dribble pull up by the Warriors. Lydia Alsma goes long. Panthers get the rebound as Campbell Booth drives up court. Long pass by Claire Poppy to Ava Miller. She P-Town cuts the lead to 6 as Ava Miller capitalizes on a 3 assist by Claire Poppy.
Two-possession game.
Again, it seems like the Panthers are feeling actually fairly comfortable with where they're at right now, and the Warriors seem to have a little bit of pressure as this defense for the Warriors the defense by the Panthers is forcing the Warriors to call a timeout.
They zoned up. But Ava Miller came out one-on-one, and they've got Waupun down to 1 timeout left. So we got a ball game, folks. Miller and Belt, Hillendale Road invites you to stop in and check out their complete line of steel products, trimmers, mowers, blowers. They got them all, and it's snow season. Check out their snow blowers. Keep in mind, they service everything they sell at Miller and Belt. The Paddock Club, where Chef Liz Chisholm in Elkhart Lake celebrates the bounty from local farmers. All kinds of great food, open Wednesday through Saturday at 5 o'clock. Comfort food made with love for you and your family. Plymouth Furniture on Eastern Avenue in Plymouth has furniture for every room in the house, including appliances. Check out their bargain center in the back. 20/20 Vision's been dedicated to eye care needs of their patients over 20 years. They provide the best care possible for their patients. Isn't it time for your checkup? Vision, call them today at 893-EYES. Be wise, take care of your eyes. So, ladies and gentlemen,
3:49 left in the second half. The Panthers have clawed their way back to cut this to a 6-point deficit at 37-31.
Oh, I thought they had a 5-second call. I took a timeout. That's why I took that timeout.
Warriors have 2 timeouts left. Panthers have 3 timeouts left. The defense is continuing to keep the Panthers in this ball game by getting themselves some extra possessions against the Warriors. Then they get the post entry, force a tough shot. Ezra Strebel forces 2 tough shots. Another unlucky bounce on that as the
Panthers. 5
Panthers
players have to play defense and rebound. If one of them lets it go, that's what you have. You have that problem.
The Warriors extend the lead to 8.
Now
the Panthers
they decided to come out further on Booth, and the good news for that is it should open up things inside a little bit for the Panthers.
Ava Miller attacks the middle of the court, kicks it out to Claire Poppy, who swings it to Campbell Booth into the corner. She hits it to the top of the key. Ezra Strebel looks at the basket, swings it to Ashley Miller, who's going to attack the middle of the floor. Ezra Strebel back at the top of the key. Swings it to Claire Poppy, post entry to Campbell Booth. Claire Poppy cuts down the lane, doesn't get it. Campbell Booth dribbles it back out. Ezra Strebel faces the hoop at 8 feet, attacks the big from Waupun and gets blocked. Rebound, Warriors bringing it the other way with 2:30 left. 8-point lead for the Warriors. Now this is a spot in the game where the Warriors are probably looking to take some air out of the ball, force the Panthers to have to use their fouls, but they're going to fire up a 3. Lydia Alsmo might have been a forced shot there as Ava Miller gets the rebound.
I'm not so sure that's the shot.
Not quite sure that's the shot you want, but they swing it around. Good action. Little miscommunication there. Almost a turnover by the Panthers as they pass it back and forth.
Foul number 3 on the Warriors. 2:11 to go, and what was looked like a blowout has been a close ball game. 3-possession game at 8 points. Now they're going to settle in a 2-3 zone. They got out of 1-3-1. Just a little different zone. You can guard the wings a little bit better with it. Now your cutter, now you can pop. If you can pop up to that area, right on the free throw line. And
As Estreblo attacks, kicks it to Claire, dumps it down to Claire Poppy at the base. She doesn't get it. Campbell Booth with a great cut. Can't finish on the layup, but there's a fight for the rebound. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball as there was a fight for that rebound. Possession is going to the Warriors, however. With 1:47 left in this ball game, the Warriors are taking it out on the baseline. And the Panthers are going to look to put a bit of pressure on them. Again, they kind of have to claw back and get some extra possessions here, force some bad passes. That was almost a bad pass by the Warriors as they get it to their best player who attacks the middle of the court, kicks it back out.
She decided not to shoot. They're pulling it out. So Panthers, they have 4 fouls. There goes one of them. PJ Campbell's at the Depot. Casual dining and historic train depot open Tuesday through Sunday at 4 each day. Great place to eat. Meyer Motors, best car dealership, best used car, best auto repair, best tire center, and a great bunch of people at Meyer Motors. What?
Warriors will get the inbounds on the sideline. 1:32 left in this ball game. Panthers are probably going to look to trap a lot of the corners, top, bottom, anything.
Well, they have got it spread out
one
the
more
side.
foul to give. 2 more fouls is going to put the Warriors in the bonus, and that might be where the Panthers got to start looking at if they can't get a quick steal or force a turnover here in this possession. Claire Poppy defends Lydia Alsma at the top of the key. Lydia Alsma pivots, drives all the way. Great take, but can't finish on the left side. The Warriors get the rebound, though, and kick it back out and regain possession as Ava Miller now and the Panthers are going to have to play the foul game.
Yeah, with a minute to go
extend
and
it.
down by 8, that's for sure. The Waldo State Bank, local independent like you in beautiful Waldo, Wisconsin. Advanced Eye Care, Drs. Tim Ziegler, Cheryl Ziegler, Dr. Chris Schnelly. They're there for all your eye health needs. Van Horn Automotive Group, family born, employee owned. American Senior Benefits, Kristen Heidemann and Ryan Riley.
Just under a minute left in the ball game. Again, that foul game starts. That foul is going to put the Warriors in the bonus, who haven't been that great at the free throw line tonight. We'll see how they can, if those struggles with the free throw line is going to help the Panthers claw back with a 8-point deficit facing.
Well, you're down to where you don't have a choice. You got to hope they miss them, and then you got to get them.
Waupun, number 15, Rowan Harder, is going to look at the front end of this 1-and-1. Free throws up, no good. Claire Poppy with a good box out rebound as they're going to push it.
She has just had a really nice game.
Ashley Miller drives baseline.
Yep, good no
8-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound Warriors. Panthers are trying to either foul or create a turnover. They eventually get the foul. Campbell Booth on fouls number 3, Carly White.
So
With the 8th foul, the Warriors are going to get another chance at a 1-on-1.
On Eastern Avenue. Remember, it's different at First Bank First. Remember, FDIC, Plymouth Glass, 402 East Mill Street for all your glass needs. Screenware, they can build windows, they can fix them. And again, as always, we want to thank all the sponsors of Plymouth Community TV, TV 14. Got a little bit of a...
Looks like there's a Lydia Alsma for the Warriors. Looks to have some blood on her hand, so our world-class trainer,
literally,
Yoshi Ono, is going to get her taped up as they have a dead ball with 39 seconds left in this second half. Get her cleaned up so she can continue in this ball game. And that's definitely somebody the Warriors don't want to lose any possessions here at the end of the game, as she's the calm, cool, and collected for this.
Doesn't seem too serious.
The 2 times that Yoshi's had to get on, they've had to use his expertise tonight, have thankfully not been significant injuries, just been cleaning up some blood. He needs an easy night every once in a while.
This has been a well-officiated game. They've let him play a little bit, haven't called little ticky-tack fouls. They have any questions, they've answered them. It's good to see. And I know that officiating is a tough job, where everybody will tell you the same thing. There's not enough of them. And I think what happens a lot of times is at the youth tournaments, where it gets a little wound up. Your little guy or little gal is playing, but then you get some young 17, 16-year-olds, and they don't want to do this anymore. So you're going to get upset. You're going to get wound a little bit, and some of them are like in any other profession. But This has been a good job tonight. Last night's game, I thought, too, the boys' game.
The Warriors, number 3, shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. Leaves the door open for the Panthers as she misses the front end of the 1-1. Kicks it to Ashley Miller, who drives baseline and gets bumped, drawing a foul for the Warriors. That will only be their 5th foul, so the Panthers are not quite in the bonus left with 33 seconds left.
A set here where you got to get a quick shot. Now with Campbell inbounding, you would think there'd be something set up for her to get the ball back once they get it in, a double screen of some kind. Yep, and their coach is hollering the same thing. See?
Good play to set up. Ezra Strebel couldn't quite get it from the left-hand hook shot. Another jump ball, though, so getting an extra possession here with 30 seconds left. Brad Shutter, with 30 seconds left, is going to use one of his 2 timeouts to hopefully set up a baseline out of bounds play to get a quick basket for the Panthers.
Let's look at our schedule here. Coming up in the very, very near future. Boy, the boys don't, the girls
they got a
don't play.
3-game road.
Boys don't play at home until,
Might be.
yeah.
I think the girls have a game on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think I'm on the call for that one, too.
You
Lucky
are?
you guys.
Yeah, I know. Well, we didn't hope we didn't wear you out tonight.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it's, well, we'll be home more after Christmas. So this is a good game tonight. Tuesday, Sheboygan North here. And then the girls go to Kewaskum on Thursday, so December 10th here. And then December 10th, the boys are at Waupun. They played Sheboygan, then at Waupun. Then Friday, they're at Kewaskum. So the next time the boys are at home is the 17th against Xavier. The next time the girls are at home next week.
We'll see out of the timeout what play Brad Shutter drew up here. Campbell Booth is taking it out of bounds on the baseline. She's going to kick it to Ava Miller in the corner. She's got a long 3, short.
But a good look.
Good look.
Good play.
Just didn't go down.
Pretty
Defensive
tough.
rebound by the Warriors. Claire Poppy is going to foul with 22 seconds left. The Warriors still in the 1-and-1, so the door is still open a little bit.
Any.
Free throws have been none too kind to both teams tonight.
Like I said, you're looking at down 8. So that's 3 possessions, 3 threes. You got to hit one of them. They had a good setup, a good play call, a good play setup. Just didn't go down.
Number 1, Lydia Albright is going to be at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Warriors coach is going to use one of their timeouts before the free throw.
Well, you know, I think he's just trying to make sure. The only thing that would really hurt Waupun right now, seriously, even if they miss these free throws, is fouling. Don't foul, you know, don't just let them run down the floor, but don't foul. The Panthers have 2 left, they have 1. So he's got to play, he's drawn up. How about one of my buddies down on the bench, Bruce Vandis, Andy. He's coached boys, girls, loves to do it. Got to know him well, had fun coaching against him.
The Warriors, as they come out of it, they are going to have only 1 timeout left. And the difficult spot for the Panthers are in, down by 8 with under 30 seconds left, is even if they get a basket, the clock is going to continue to tick. And when you only have 2 timeouts left, it makes it very difficult to stop the clock and extend the game just with the high school rules the way they are.
Yeah, it is. And like we said, so they are going to put, see, well, I'm sure, well, he's got his best free throw shooter at the line. That certainly helps. She hits them both. It's now a 4-possession game. Just taking the ball off the floor is going to take you 4 or 5 seconds. With 22 seconds to go.
Front end of the 1-and-1 for Warriors. Short.
That helps right there.
The Warriors have missed 3.
Oh, they fouled on purpose. Yeah, good call, coach.
With 20 seconds left, the Warriors again missing 3 front ends of 1-and-1 to really get this game out of hand, are just leaving the Panthers in this a little bit.
They had a foul to give. They took it. So it's down to 20.6 seconds.
Campbell Booth is bringing it up court, kicks it to Ashley Miller to the right side, gives it to Ava Miller, who drives to the right side and gets.
Oh, that could have been a potential 3.
The foul called on the driving layup. She's going to get 2 shots with 13.9 seconds left, looking with the 2 free throws to potentially cut this to.
This is not what you want.
A 6-point game.
You know, the clock stopped, although they got them to run off almost 6 seconds. But the clock stopped, and she's at the line.
Ava Miller, 2 free throws. Misses the first.
Well, like I said,
Panthers have not hit a free throw yet tonight, which is, if you look back at it, has really hurt them.
Oh, good Lord. Well, they're 45% of the season, so that's not good.
Ava Miller with the second free
There
throw,
we go.
puts that one in, cuts it to a 7-point lead with 14 seconds left. The Warriors get it into their best player, who the Campbell Booth is going to get the foul with 10 seconds left. And now the Warriors are going to be shooting double bonus.
Yeah. Well,
the rest of the way.
They made a run. They didn't give up. They could have done that. In fact, they looked just plain lethargic in the first half for whatever reason. What's always nice is you get near the holiday. The holiday seasons are busy, which is wonderful, but it's a little bit of a breather, and recharge your batteries a little bit. I don't know if the girls are. I think the girls might be in a tournament at Howard's Grove this year. I'd have to look and see.
The Warriors also struggling at the free throw line, missing the first of the 2 free throws, but the Warriors hit the second one to extend that lead to 8, 40-32 with 10 seconds left. Claire Poppy looks to bring it past the half-court line. Ava Miller kicks to Ashley Miller, driving layup, kicks it out to Campbell Booth, who's going to fire up a 3. Short. Fight for the rebound. The Warriors get that rebound, and that's the final horn as a very eventful, contested second half as the Panthers fought back and tried to come out on top, but they do not, as they lose this game 40-32. Thank you all to our viewers. I'm Eric West, Scott Richards. Good night.
Burkhart.